I got an 11-12 signal here, fairly deep. I brush it off, and it's not a Buffalo, but it's not a Jefferson either. This might be our first old coin.
Oh, it's beautiful. 1896.
Yes! Yes! It's Rob and Dalton here. We are on a serious road trip this week. We are northbound on 75. Yep, we're heading up to North Florida, guys. It's going to be our longest road trip yet. Alrighty. Gang, it took us over an hour to get here, but we are in this little town. Here is their community center with that old brick building and the park. 1890s, probably 1910s or 20s, 1800s, early 1900s. Yep, this park's gonna be on some old ground. Alrighty. Alrighty, gang, me and Dalton have been in this park now, what, 45 minutes? Half hour, 45 minutes? We don't have anything old, but I do actually have two modern nickels, a 77 Jefferson and 81. And I got a 12, 13, 14 signal here. And it's still in the plug. I just saw the edge of it. It's probably going to be a Jefferson. Yes, it is. But 1996. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, gang. Mr. Dalton and I have been here probably an hour, hour and a half. We have not gotten a Wheatie, an old coin, barely even coppers. We've only gotten zincs, a few modern dimes, a couple quarters. And gang, I got an 11-12 signal here, fairly deep. I brush it off, and it's not a Buffalo, but it's not a Jefferson either. This might be our first old coin.
Oh, it's beautiful. 1896.
Yes! Yes! My first coin besides a penny.
Oh my God, look at this.
My first, oh my God, see, I couldn't see that in the dirt. My first coin besides a penny in the 1800s. All right, guys, we were beginning to think this park was hunted out because we hadn't found anything. An 1896 V nickel. Excuse me, 1895. Or is it 5 or 6? 6, you're right.
Oh, it's great shape.
Oh my gosh, well, now we can make an episode. All right, we're not going to leave now. We'll hang out, Dalton, because let's just find something, one thing to give me reason to stay. Boom, there we go. Alrighty, good people, there is Mr. Dalton in the front yard. That church spire you see in the background there is an 1898 church. It's been established. This house is 1891. Real old gentleman, he's behind the hedge trimming his hedge. Says he didn't buy it that long ago. Oh, Dalton's calling me over. I don't even have my gear on yet, gang. Just thought I'd film an introduction here. $26, $27. Ooh, oh, that's bouncing nicely. Mr. Dalton is running in Park 2 at 21 sensitivity.
23.
20. Oh my God, you got it all cranked out. And guys, we were looking for houses with shade, but I don't care if there's no shade and it's 100 degrees out here. You're not going to pass up an 1891 house. This is the kind of house we see people do on YouTube.
That's the clad quarter.
Okay. And in this front yard here of this beautiful 1891 cottage, Mr. Dalton gets a Relic RAD Radfast Company, patented 11/17/25. It looks like a lock type washer. Very cool patent date. All right. Alrighty, good people. It is 1:39 p.m. in the afternoon. It is a bazillion degrees out here. I'm on my second shirt already and second hat. And Mr. Dalton just calls our first Wheatie. Please don't let it be in the 50s.
Oh, it's a 1930.
1930. Out freaking standing.
These plugs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. 1930, gang. Alrighty, our first Wheatie of the day. Mr. Dalton was nice enough to walk over to me since I'm having problems with my legs. That looks old too.
1913.
Ooh, let's put the glasses on for that. Our second 100-year coin plus
Good
coin of the day.
shape, too.
Yes, it is nice. Oh yeah, this dirt here treats it really nice. 106-year-old penny, guys. All right, let me see what I got in this hole. Now, Mr. Dalton's over here on the left side of the front lawn. His two Wheaties came from the right side, and he gave me a big, ooh. Oh my God, is that a mini thimble?
I think it's a silver thimble.
Look at that little teeny mini thimble.
Maybe.
It might be.
Might be.
Oh my gosh, it's just a little mini thimble. That is way too cool. All right, we'll clean that up more. Maybe I'll take that to my jeweler, get it tested. That is awesome. Okay, gang, Mr. Dalton's machine is right there. And he called Wheatie number 3, and it is a beautiful tone green, 1941. He's getting all 3 of these out of the front yard. I've chosen to do the side because there's shade and I'm dying out here. I've already soaked through my second shirt, but boy, that's a beautiful green Wheatie. 3 for Mr. Dalton. Okay, gang, our 100-degree day went away. We have rumblings, lightning. It's starting to drizzle, storm clouds. Mr. Dalton's heading to the car, and I said, I'm going to sweep to the car. I have not gotten a Wheatie signal all day today, and I got a 22-23 here today for a possible Wheatie. I saw a coin impression, it flipped out, and in the hole I found it. And my first one today, guys, as we're getting ready to leave. Boy, this camera always looks good in cloudy conditions. It's only a 50D, but it's my first Wheatie signal of the day and my first one. I'm taking it. And we're heading out of here, guys. With the storm, we're going to go scout some more locations. All right. Well, good people, our day got cut a little short, so we're on the way to get something to eat. Alrighty, people, it's going to be a really fast board today. Mr. Dalton didn't feel like getting his garbage out, but here's the good finds. Mr. Dalton got an older key. His little, we're not sure what this is, some kind of lock washer or something, with a patent date of 11/17/25. He got his 3 Wheaties off the 1891 property, a 13, a 41,
And 30.
and a 30, and the 13. And then I got a 56D just as we were leaving, and then out of the park, my beautiful, we determined it is an 1895. So yeah, it's starting to get a little bit of the color coming off of it, so we're not going to be doing any more rubbing on that. 5 cents on the back, really great condition. This came out of the 18191 house. I don't know what it is. It's some type of top that's copper, but it's got a silver plated top. I don't know. This copper thing, don't know what that is. Copper thing, don't know what that is. Brass thing, don't know what that is. And this big huge thing out of the backyard. And then iron. That's it, guys. That's the good board right there. Alrighty.